And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, we never really did friendly derbies, not when I was playing, Peter. But it's impossible to keep rivalries in check, completely in check. So while I'm not expecting everything to go flying at 100 miles an hour, this could get spicy.
And now, lining up for
What do you think about the formation here, Jim?
Yeah, it's one of these systems, Peter, where the front three are obviously the headline makers, but the back three have considerable responsibility and pressure on them. So a strong voice is needed to keep everyone switched on to their defensive duties. Everybody has to kind of play their part in getting behind the ball at times, and it's not always done because the focus is very offensive.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Bruno Fernandes. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Quality ball. And it's Mount. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, what else can we say about this fella, Moises Caicedo? He'll be extremely busy just shifting the ball all over the place as a 6 or an 8. We've seen him do that an awful lot. But it's what he does without the ball, for me, that makes him priceless. I mean, rarely do you see someone who can disrupt opposition play as cleverly as he can, and he will be a key factor.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. And the cross comes in. And he's had a hit! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Cucurella. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Now it's João Pedro. Now there's a fine ball. Shoots! And he's gone looking for safety. Aimed beyond the defence. Still goalless. And here's Mount. This looks promising. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Gusto gets good distance on it. Casemiro. Now, who's going to be first to this? Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the keeper beats it away. Bruno Fernandes! And that is wildly off target.
Bruno Fernandes clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Fernandes, spread out to the left, tries to play it through. Ahmad, Bruno Fernandes, Liam Delap, engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Ahmad. Casemiro. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Strong running down that left flank. Wriggles his way through. Mount delivers. Oh, what a climb! Adarabioyo is there, and he can get that clear. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now that is commitment to the cause. Manchester United have their second corner now. And it's hoisted clear. Casemiro. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. And that could set him on his way. And it's Gusto. Oh, that's nice. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Ahmad. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Mount. Oh, well measured. Oh, cracking ball. He's on it. Can he get... And a chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Cucurella, ambitious ball here. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Corner. Matheus Cunha. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Some first half thoughts?
Manchester United deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
Manchester United can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Oh, perfectly measured that. Tries a shot! Oh, that wasn't far away. Corner number 3 coming up. Fernandes getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Fernandes. Threads one in. Now it's João Pedro. Look at the space here. And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Gusto. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And it's Caicedo. Out to the right. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it'll reduce it.
That's really well manoeuvred. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Manchester United leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Fernandes. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Fernandes. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Knocks it into space.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And he's on his way! Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Chance! Goal! There seemed no way back, but they are level. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
João Pedro.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 13.
Chelsea grab the
Number
equaliser
15,
and we're all square.
Eddie Euro.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Coming on the field. Number
Casemiro
2, Diogo
to
Dalot.
Martinez.
Number 6,
Pedro Neto.
Sandro Martinez. Number 5.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Diallo does well to stand firm and defend it. Lisandro Martinez does really well to win the ball there. Diogo Dalot. Now it's Mount. Casemiro. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Caicedo. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Caicedo. Pedro Neto. That's an imaginative pass. Palmer. So nearly the perfect ball. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Bruno Fernandes. And it's Mount. Now that looks a decent ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he welcomes it in. And he's taking no chances there.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's in a great position here. Pedro Neto. Chelsea finding their passes. Bruno Fernandes.
There will be 3
Head
minutes
out towards
added
the right
time.
wing.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Foot in. Out again for a throw-in. And it's Cucurella.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the finish! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! Complete awareness, he understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Jackson.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And we're done. Manchester United played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promising.